I would like to thank all my friends who helped me get to Hall of Fame 20 times on the WNBA. Poppy Johns, Lost Texas, Aqua Ford, CEO, Agadin 2K, DJ Hypersloth, A6, and Tez. Along with all their friends who helped make full parties in the new 2K22 feature Play Online with Friends, Julian World, Malos, OFTX, OTKY, Truly ACXD, Don't Tell, and I'm for
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Hawks on their way to the locker room earlier, hoping to send their fans home happy tonight. A great view of our broadcast location today, downtown Atlanta. We're all set to bring you today's action. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thank you. Now, I saw C.J. McCollum play all 4 of his years at Lehigh. He said the grind and hunger of a mid-major athlete is just different. You have to carry the responsibility of the team and literally the entire program. The tournament is on your shoulders. You get a lot of stuff that can't be taught. Guys, now he's the teacher. I'm just glad he's no longer schooling my beloved AU Eagles.
And David, as most people know, you went to American, so I get it. Class in session. Thanks, DA. And right now, a brief look at the power rankings here at the end of November. It's interesting to see how the teams compare. You take a look at the Hawks. They've been passed up, moving down to the 4th spot.
And guys, right now for Dallas, they've started this year as well as they could have hoped. Playing great basketball, probably exceeding preseason expectations.
Now, a look at Dallas' starting lineup. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Martin is out there with Porzingis, and it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Trae Young is out there with McCollum. And with Thanksgiving coming tomorrow, Greg, how many plates of turkey you think you're going to put away?
Oh, you got to get seconds. Just make sure you leave enough room for dessert. Sometimes maybe a little walk is what you need to shake off what we back home used to call the itis.
Now, here's Collins. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up. They get the rebound, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Well, Capella's tenacity is so impressive. I mean, he's got an unlimited abundance of energy when it comes to offensive rebounds.
And finished off by Martin.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
So it's Atlanta now, following the score by Dallas. McCollum against Porzingis. McCollum, no good. Down low. Here's Drummond. Banked in off the glass.
Nice recognition there by Porzingis. He's getting better and better as a passer.
Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Young pass to Capella. Here's Collins. That one misses. Nice D from Porzingis. From 12 feet out, it's hauled in by Clint Capella. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. McCollum kicks to Young. Lob pass to Capella. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, I like how Capella stays one step ahead of the posse on defense. Has a real good sense of body control.
Doncic, 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
Outside Collins. Here's the dish to Young. Kicks it out to Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And you
love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Now here's Capella. After Luka Doncic's miss, inside. Feeds it to Capella. And he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
How about the force of that dunk by Capella? Wow.
A pass to Porzingis.
My goodness. Say that. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Here's Young. Plays it up and banks it in.
And defensively, everyone wants to body up Young. And he expects that and has the body control to combat it.
Now, here's Doncic. Last game, 26 points. Knocks it down from 7 feet. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Doncic. He's one of the most resourceful scorers you'll ever see. He's generating an average of around 33.5 points a game.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Porzingis against Collins. Second chance shot. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
That's good from Capella.
You know, he was born in Switzerland, guys. Clint Capella's had quite the journey to NBA stardom. I mean, started his pro career in France, and he was a late first-round pick in 2014.
Porzingis is double. Hardaway with a wide-open look. Wide-open shot is on the money.
And immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes to him.
And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey, Clark, showing respect for the path his father laid.
And Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Junior never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story that Hardaway.
And Capella sends it back.
This is the real strength of Capella's game now. Outstanding at using his length and athleticism to block shots.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Mavericks making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Outside Collins. Started by Porzingis. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Doncic outside. Floats one, and it's good on the way in. Doncic has got 6.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And Young, here we go. Capella dishes to Young. And here's McCollum for 3. It's hauled in by Brown. The Mavericks trailing. The 3 for Doncic. Cans it from downtown. He's got 9.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. Dallas making a switch here. Ivy's checked in. For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Johnson kicks to McCollum. Pass to Young. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 5. From 13, Mavericks with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Passes it to Doncic. Over Young. Here's Brown. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for the Hawks. Then for the Mavericks, David Nwaba is checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. and Trey Burke subbed in for Doncic. Free throw good from Brown. The Hawks trail by 4. Young pass to Herter. Poked away. Pass to Brown. Here's Ivy. Here's Burke. He goes up again. And it's Brown missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Herter.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Burke. Here's Ivy. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. For Dallas, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
At 1 or 2.
First free throw is good. The Hawks making a switch here. Matthews is checked in. And so he hits both. The Hawks trail by 4. Herter passes to Johnson. He kicks it to Bogdanovic. There's the drive. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Burke looking over the floor. To the paint. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Burke.
Kristaps did not get thrown off by the contact. He's just too big and long. Too determined as well.
Herter passes to Bogdanovic. Outside Matthews. Pocket 6. Porzingis, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And that's his first personal foul. Team second.
2 shots. Foul. 2.
First trip to the line for him here.
Garrison Matthews taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Mavericks leading. Here's Burke. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Matthews passes to Herter. The kick out to Matthews. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Burke grabs the miss. So for Dallas, their last game, a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte.
You guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Dallas?
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Shoot 2.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And he knocks down the first one. And Brown drops them both. Here is Matthews. And the pass to Herter. Takes it inside. The shot, no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Porzingis is doubled. Pass to Nwaba. Burke with it. The kick out to Brown. Tries yet again. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
The kick out to Matthews. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Martin's checked in for Dallas. Bogdanovich inside. He's covered by Brown, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Passes it to Martin to the left side wing. Dallas moving it around.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
The Mavericks have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And they've been mediocre all season long, just about 72% from the line.
And you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
And he can't get the first one. Collins checked in for Johnson. He's off on the second.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Defensive foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Andre Drummond's checked in for Dallas.
At the line for Atlanta, Onyeka Okongwu. I count 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. And that's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
Great open look there. Burke's got 5 now.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
Here's Herter following the score by Dallas. And here's Matthews. The teardrop falls in.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Pass to Burke. Here's Ivey. 34 seconds left in the first. Here's Drummond, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 6 points for him.
You know, this is where you want to get Drummond the ball. The closer he is, the more effective he becomes.
Herter passes to Bogdanovich. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Team fifth.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And really a big factor in their win last time out was his work at the line.
I think it was the difference in the game. In a close game, when you knock down those kinds of points at the stripe, that decides a game oftentimes. You know, he's been one of those players, they've won it on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Now Burke, he's got 5. With the drive, takes it from 10, and another basket for Dallas.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
They're just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Dallas leading by 5. On the court for Dallas here in the second. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Martin is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Nwaba in at the 3, the small forward. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Now, here's Nwaba. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 5 on the clock. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And that one's good. Drummond.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Doncic against McCollum. Matthews scanning the floor. To the middle. Here's Collins. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Now Collins. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Matthews against Drummond. It's rebounded by Dallas. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Mavericks leading by 8. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And it's Drummond missing. And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against Denver. Collins, good.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Here's Hardaway. Drummond trying to get himself free. Hardaway, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. The pass to Matthews. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. McCollum finds Collins. 3 from Matthews. It's rebounded by Doncic. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Drummond passes to Hardaway. Back to Drummond. That shot off the mark. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Young's checked in for Atlanta. And Dallas with a change here too. Brown's checked in. Dallas leading by 3. Waba passes to Doncic. Teardrop shot, and he sinks the layup. Doncic has got 11.
Boy, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master at knowing how and when to use that shot.
Here's McCollum, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
I count 1 shot.
He throw good, McCollum.
McCollum's carved out an impressive NBA career for himself, and I think he's still ascending. He was the 10th pick in the 2013 NBA draft. He's still got plenty of upside.
Now here's Hardaway. His last outing, 16 points for him. Brown inside. Young's there. Brown, good. He's got 9.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Cullen passes to Collins. To the inside and taken away by Brown. Pass to Doncic. There's the lob to Brown. It's stolen by Capella. Collins passes to Young. The 3. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And we know Young is supremely confident from range and knocking down those three balls like it's no problem at all.
The three for Doncic.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Collins. That's good, and it's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
And that one's good. Doncic. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Young inside. Guarded by Doncic. Makes it off the glass.
Works that one inside nicely.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Outside, Martin. Six on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Hardaway from outside. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Collins. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Johnson comes in for John Collins. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for McCollum. Here's Ivy. Last time out he had 13 points. Dallas again missing. Guy is a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Here's Ivy. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Porzingis with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. Brown trying to free himself up. Offensive rebound. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Young dishes to Okongwu. He's covered by Brown. And Okongwu slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Here's Ivy. Pass to Brown. Plays it up off the glass. Brown's got 13. The Hawks leading. Guarded by Hardaway. Down low, here's Johnson. Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now, here is Young. Tim Hardaway unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Okongwu. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Hardaway. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
It's stolen by Brown. On the wing, Hardaway. Inside. Porzingis passes to Brown. Knocked away. Now here's Burke. He's covered closely. Back to Porzingis. 2 on the clock. Took the opportunity when he saw it. He's got 6.
I think you've got to run Porzingis off of his shots. I mean, you can't let him get comfortable because he'll knock him down.
Atlanta calls timeout. Atlanta making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Drummond's checked in for Brown. Hardaway against Bogdanovich. The Hawks working the ball around. Okongwu kicks to Bogdanovich. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Porzingis at the elbow. Burke the pass to Drummond. Hardaway trying to free himself up. And Drummond gets it to go on the assist by Burke. 10 points for Andre Drummond.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
And there's the pass to Herter. Here he goes, and it's sent back by Drummond.
You got to be careful shooting around Drummond. I mean, he has a really good knack for when to go for the blocks.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
The Hawks trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Young with the ball. Out guarded by Porzingis. Atlanta again missing.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Now here's Johnson. And the block shot grabs it out of the air. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Matthews, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. On defense, Atlanta trailing by 5. Burke kicks to Hardaway. Driving the lane, and it's Hardaway slamming it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Burke with it. He's against Young. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now, here is Young. A 29-point game for him in the win against the Nuggets in Denver.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And the first half is now in the books. It's Dallas ending the second quarter with a massive 16-6 run. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Andre Drummond having an outstanding game. He had 14 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 assist. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Mavericks?
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes that commitment to attack in the painted area. You get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen. That's how they built this league.
And Kenny, what'd you think about Atlanta?
Shot. Was anyone boxing out? I mean, if they didn't box you out like this, you'd have 50 just on offensive rebounds. I mean, they got to put bodies on bodies or fundamentals.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Mavericks leading by 7. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Cullen is out there with Young.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
Now Porzingis after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Here's Drummond. A second chance effort. And Porzingis with the lay-in. Porzingis has got the lead up to 11 now for Dallas.
And you can see the second chance points now starting to be a major factor.
Well, I tell you what, offensive rebounding is really an important statistic. Maybe undervalued a bit, but those extra possessions really do help.
Now, here's Collins. After Clint Capella's miss. Collins with it, and it's Martin picking him up. 5 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Hawks. 11-point game.
What quickness from Young on that play. He gets the ball and gets to his release with great quickness.
Now, here's Doncic. 15 points in the game. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
A 3 from McCollum. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Hardaway. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
When Hardaway Jr. is forcing the issue like that, it draws the defense's attention, and I like his aggressiveness as a scorer.
It's his first trip to the line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to as a priority to improve.
No good on the free throw.
You know, I think we all know that Hardaway Jr. is a really good scorer. I mean, the next step for him is improving defensively.
And he's good on the second. Here's Young. 8 points for him. This is to Capella. Lob pass to Capella. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
David Nwaba is checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Here's Doncic. He's got 17. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Passes to Porzingis. Outside, Martin. He's off on that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Mavericks leading by 8 to the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Clint Capella.
You know, guys, KP sometimes is just overwhelming. I mean, when he gets good positioning, he sometimes just forces the defense to foul.
The Mavericks have gone 6 of 9 at the line. The first one falls.
What impresses me most about Porzingis is how versatile he is. I love that about a big man who does a little bit of everything.
Mavericks making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Atlanta calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Now here's McCollum. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Young. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And the layup's good off the glass.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
Here's Brown. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. Star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Mavericks leading by 10. Waba passes to Porzingis. Over Collins. Stolen by McCollum. To the inside. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And this is the John Collins show. There's a smoothness to his game that you really appreciate on a night like this.
Doncic, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Doncic with the block.
Yeah, the defense of Doncic looking a lot better. I mean, when he works hard at that end of the floor, he can get up and block some shots, too. Not a lot of them, but he can block a few.
The Hawks trail by 8. Young finds Capella. Now here's McCollum. The pass to Collins. Driving inside. And finished off by Collins.
And Collins isn't going to take it easy when he's going to the basket. He's throwing it down with force.
And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Brown. Doncic has got 19 points.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Young. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back on the field.
Both teams will make substitutions. Doncic outside. Back to Martin. Dallas moving it around. Ivy, good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 9. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Dallas leading by 8. Doncic looking it over. That one falls. Doncic has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Par for the course for Luka Doncic. Just one of those games where he's got it on cruise control.
Here's Herter. The kick out to Matthews. A shot off that time, so the Mavericks will take it the other way.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
McCollum with the ball. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Matthews, no good. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Brown kicks to Ivy. Back to Brown. Cuts off the pass. Pass to Johnson. Down low. The kick out to Matthews. McCollum against Porzingis. Johnson, the pass to Herter. 4 on the clock. He had a nice open look right there. 11 points for C.J. McCollum.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
Here's Doncic. Sweet little floater. Doncic has got the lead up to 12 now for the Mavs.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Here's Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's McCollum after Luka Doncic's bucket. Johnson, the pass to Herter. Kicks it out to McCollum. Tries from 10. That one off the back iron and out. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. To the middle. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Bogdanovich is checked in for Atlanta.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
Dallas making a switch here. The Hawks trail by 12. Here's Herter. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Ivy with the bucket. Ivy's got his second basket of the night.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Herter passes to Okongwu. He lobs it up, and Okongwu slams it in.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Now here's Burke. Hardaway for 3, and no good. Here's Herter.
2 minutes.
And here's Bogdanovich. Back to Herter. Fires the 3. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now here's Burke. He's got 9. Outside Matthews. Passes it to Johnson. Drives to the hoop. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. 3 from Matthews. Kept alive by Atlanta. Okongwu. Good D by Drummond.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now. What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
Here's Herter. He's covered by Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And that's his 4th personal foul. First team
For Atlanta, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Atlanta making a switch here. Young's checked in. Dex checked in for the Mavericks. Both good from the line that time. Mavericks leading by 7. There's the pass to Ivy. And the 3-ball is good. Ivy's got 9 points now in just the second half. Atlanta's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Young left side. And he's going up for the alley-oop. 6 to shoot. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. John Collins, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And Dallas also making a switch. Doncic is checked in. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his 5th foul.
And it's clear he's been a little out of control here tonight. The refs clearly have their eyes on him, and that's number 5.
17 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
And it's clear that's a change for the better from what he was able to do at the free throw line a year ago, guys.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Now Young. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back right after this. And let's listen in on what Nate McMillan had to say to his team.
Hey, keep rebounding and running. All right, rebound. We got to rebound first. No leak out. All right, no leak out.
Well, it's obvious, Greg, he wants all hands on deck collecting rebounds.
Right now, they're getting hit hard on the glass, and they have got to match the opponent's intensity.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for Dallas, Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Brown. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Ivy in at the shooting guard position. And they pick up 2. Brown's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Mavs.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Pass to Ivy. Into the lane. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
The feed to Capella. It's stolen by Brown. Drummond working against Collins. And that one's good. Drummond. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
And Moses Brown is going to pick up the foul. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Some solid defense from Brown.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Ivy kicks to Drummond. Brown trying to free himself up, and it's Drummond missing. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Drills it from outside.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Mavericks substitution. Kristaps Porzingis. Caleb Martin.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Doncic. Good on the bucket. Doncic has got 17 now just in the second half.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
Here's the floater, and it's good on the layup. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Young's shot is good.
One of the most dangerous scorers in the game. Young's confidence serves as the catalyst for him taking over games.
Good work there as it goes.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
The 3 from McCollum. Goes back up, and the layup good by Collins.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Now here's Drummond, defended by Young. And Drummond kicks to Hardaway. Clock at 6. Outside, Martin. And the 3 off target.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Collins, good.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins kicks to Young. Inside, here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, on fire tonight. I mean, Capella's scoring numbers can come from a lot of directions, lots of dunks, lay-ins, and putbacks. They can add up quickly.
Doncic dishes to Drummond. Hardaway from outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
It's McCollum with the drive. It's rebounded by Dallas. Drummond's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Hardaway passes to Drummond. Here's Porzingis. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Dominant play from Porzingis on the glass, securing the ball and finishing the play strong.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
Here's McCollum. Young outside. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. Dallas leading by 16. Pass to Doncic. Over Collins. Doncic, no good. The Hawks have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. McCollum, and it's sent back by Drummond. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas. Martin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Doncic. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Doncic has got 8 here in the quarter.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. Trains the three-pointer. Doncic has got 39.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Passes it to Young. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Team second.
It's on Luka Doncic. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out a game. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lengths at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And he nails the third.
The quickness, the change of pace with the dribble. Young, so difficult to stop without fouling.
McCollum against Doncic. Rebounded by the Hawks. Lob pass to Capella. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. To the paint, here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
The big man throwing it down. Kristaps Porzingis. When you're 7'3", though, doesn't take much vertical to punch it home.
Young against Porzingis. Porzingis with the block. Well, Clark, with the success of the play-in tournament, Commissioner Silver pushing for a mid-season tournament with the winning team earning $1 million per player.
Shooting 2.
You know, Kevin, adding additional games I think would be a challenge. I'm not quite sold on that, but I do know that $1 million would incentivize role players. The question is whether or not star players would be as motivated to add more games in the middle of the season.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Hawks. And he makes both free throws.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
The drive by Doncic. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks trail by 18. Back to Young. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
And in this era of player empowerment, Clark, do you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not. With social media, the platforms players have been able to build, the following the NBA has, not just domestically but globally, all of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power. And not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business aspects of the game than I've ever seen them, and that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Their biggest lead of the game was 21, and they recover it. Porzingis kicks to Martin. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks trail by 16, down low. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got assist number 5 here tonight. The pass to Martin. Outside Hardaway. Right side Porzingis. Three-pointer. Martin. Atlanta with the rebound.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Kicks to Young. Here's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Drummond passes to Hardaway. The three for Doncic. It's good from long range. Doncic has got 42 in the game.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Here's Young, and there it is for him.
Great quarter at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Now, here's Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
To the middle. Here's Young. That falls. Nice feed that time for McCollum. McCollum's got 6 assists here tonight. Hardaway against McCollum. Looking to get back on track here. And it's Hardaway with the jam.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Young. Capella trying to free himself up. Trae Young again. Young's got 30 points.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribbles.
Nice move. He stepped back and cast it up. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're down by 17. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Dallas.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences. You can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
for Luka Doncic.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And Doncic is right there.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Here's Thomas. Sinks that one from the post.
Boy, love the confidence Thomas has. Feels like he can score from anywhere, even deep inside the paint.
Doncic with it. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Luka, some feel this team is exceeding expectations. How do you keep up this rhythm?
Yeah, we just got to keep going like that. Don't listen to anybody. Just be ourselves, play as a team. And that's our key.
Well, when you're yourself, you look pretty good, man. Congrats on the win. Thanks. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.